the SMC. After you, boss.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to go here. Well, we'll do it anyways.
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufactory Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is now the acting manager of the following departments: reception, human resources, accounting, technical support, manufacturing, distribution, security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed. According to this facility's hierarchy, there are 0 acting managers at this Spacer's Choice facility. Not to worry. If a middle manager cannot immediately be replaced, Pam can safely oversee 3.176 departments. When you're in a productivity pinch, Pam can pick up the pieces. Uh-oh. It looks like there are intruders in this facility. Protocol recommends speaking to the head of facility security right away. Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weaponry. When PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated, your investments are sure to be protected. Warning: due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%. Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization. Please ensure that this unit is fully charged, or present your override password.
I could give it a shot. Let me just... Okay. Weird way to do that, but there ain't no accounting for cents. There we go. All I had to do was convince this old girl here that 73% was the new 100%. Easy as salt tuna and sawdust pie.
This unit's power rating is 100%. Great! Emergency combat protocols are now available. Error: employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager. Proceeding with verbal management test. Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who's been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step? PAM is equipped to talk about your career goals. On average, employees managed by PAM units go from assistant to associate roles in 15 years or less. My door is always open, unless I'm recharging. Verbal management test complete. Result: employee is a Spacer's Choice manager, 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was watching me.
I'm surprised this fountain still works.
Remember, Spacer's Choice is a family, so overtime is really family time.
You are! That's what you get!
Everyone all right? I could do that.
Sweeping the area.
Heads up!
I'll get you right up!
Here I come! Fancy looking staircase. On your step, boss. Out of my way!
You got it, Captain! Nicely done. Is it weird if this thing kind of reminds me of the OSI building back in Edgewater? Like it's sort of holy?
Huh. Thought they'd be using more assisty big parts or something.
All right. Now we can finally get that journal and get the heck out of here.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go now, and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will set every last lawless fucking mercenary in Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Starting to hope I get to meet this jerk. Just so I can give him a good kick in the shins.
Well, I thought about it, and I'm still gonna dropkick this coward the moment I get a chance.
There we go. This way. I almost forgot something outside of Dr. Ambrose's office. Alright, back outside we go.
Yeah, boss? When we took this job, I thought we were living out an adventure serial. But after what we saw in those labs, I don't feel like much of a hero anymore. I can't stop thinking about that human testing facility. Even saying that out loud makes me sick to my stomach. I keep imagining what it must have been like. Locked up cages, pumped full of drugs. After they died, Spacer's Choice just processed their bodies and tossed them out with the garbage. Boss, I seen animals at a slaughterhouse treated with more dignity than those people. I always figured Spacer's Choice was no different from Anti-Cleo or Brizzo or Hammersmith. They're all cogs in the same corporate machine grinding this colony down to dust. What we saw back there wasn't just corporate greed. It was pure evil. What's that supposed to mean? The colony's hopeless, so we shouldn't try and change anything? Look, never mind. I just need some time to sort all this out. Thanks for listening, boss. Somebody out there wants us dead. That don't exactly narrow the field. Whoever it was, if they really wanted to cross us off, they should have sent competent mercenaries. Yeah, you're right. Besides, even if the freebooters were competent, you would have made them look like a bunch of amateurs, boss. Beats me. Could have been anybody. Could have been Ada. Yeah, it probably wasn't Ada. Hey, could have been my old foreman. Hey, Ada said she was eager to test out the ship's defenses. We can't rule her out, that's all I'm saying.
Something you need? You want to ask about... I ain't want to sound like a quitter, Captain, but I'm about ready to put this place behind us. Thinking about what Spacer's Choice did on Gorgon, did to Halcyon, it makes me sick. And real scared. But never mind me. Let's get that journal to Miss Minnie. We're gonna help her bring the truth to light. Oh, smells something awful. Poor fella had his outpost set up right near the trash.
I had no idea this was up here. Well, I did, I just didn't know how to get up here.
Is this one of those research outposts we're looking for? Wow, get a load of this view. Incoming!
That was the
This
dumbest
has
quiz
to be the
ever.
place. I know a fan club when I see one.
What the fuck is this? Oh, that's so cool. I might become a melee main just for this. Alright, we need to find probably Carl. He's this way. And then you get yourself a little loady. This is the right way, right? Yep, it is. Oh, of course, this is why I couldn't find him. Everybody meet probably Carl.
Hey, just now. Did you hear that? I thought I heard a scream.
You sure that weren't the stellar winds through the canyons, mister?
Why, it's the sound of fine goods screaming out to be purchased. Pleasure to meet you, sir or ma'am. I'm Carl, and as a customer-defacing representative of Spacer's Choice, I sell only the finest. What can I get you, prospective customer? New handgun? Pack of smokes? Stab in the face? Did I? Honest mistake. That came out wrong. I meant removing their faces. So sorry. I'm not okay. I'm Carl. And yet I feel fantastic. My body screams with energy. My hands burn with new strength. I haven't slept in 4 days! And it's all thanks to the magic of Adrena time. Spacer's Choice. It dulls the howling ache inside your bones!
Huh, is that a new slogan? Never heard that one before.
At any rate, how can I help Spacer's Choice help you? Target demographic? Great stuff! Best stuff there is! Destroying me? Adrena Time is made by Spacer's Choice, sir or ma'am. A family company. They only want the best for us. Besides, without it, I start having bad thoughts. Start remembering things wrong. Like how my wife... Oh, Christine? Not true, it's not true! I didn't... That never happened. Adrena Time is real nice. Keeps out the bad thoughts. Oh, have you met Christine? Incredible woman, isn't she? Probably she's busy at the chem lab. Tell you what, that boss of hers is an odd fellow. Bit of a weirdo, but let's keep that between you and me.
Oh, law, Captain. I don't think he knows what's happened.
At any rate, how can I help Spacer's Choice help you? Target demographic? The finest dust-covered... Space? Ha! Then who's been reviewing my inventory requests at the Office of Creative Incubation? Marauders?
Yeah.
That would explain why no one's been filing them correctly. But don't trouble yourself with company business, sir or ma'am. Trouble yourself with my fine wares instead. Sure they know. I don't think they'd misplace their top salesman of the last 6 quarters, do you? Oh, Spacer's Choice knows. Spacer's Choice knows everything because he tells them. He's always watching. He's watching us right now. The Moon Man! Always. He never stops. He never sleeps. He wants Spacer's Choice to think I'm crazy, you know. But I know what I am. I'm a good employee. You hear that? You sprat bastard? I'm a good employee! He'll get his. He comes after my job? Oh, he'll get what he deserves. At any rate,
I have an idea.
Ah! Get away! Away, you milky white monstrosity! I know it, you sprat bastard! And I also know I told that craterous rungleech if he wants to harass me, he comes down here and faces me like the grotesque parody of a man that he is. Moon Man! Face me, you coward! Like I told you.
Thank you, Parvati. I will now give you your hat back.
Spacer's Choice!
See? The amazing details of this game.
What do you think you're doing?
Right back, Carl. Alright, what's next? We need to get into the up here. I hate that you can't leave a mark to follow. Okay, come up to the bridge. Take a right.
Heads up, boss!
And then take it straight. Alright, I'm gonna stop by these mines real quick. We gotta go to Virgil's research station to pick up a hat. And then I think we'll have most of everything. And then we can go by Minnie's. But she has the last 2 weapons. Grinder and Burnout.
Here they come!
Hold on, before we do anything, let me increase my movement speed. I'm out of here. Anything I'm missing? Any quests we get to finish? We're almost done, guys. We got the journal. I'm gonna see what happens when you save. And then you give your stuff to this dude down here. You know, without breaking your leg.
This unit. Initiating clandestine operations mode. Greetings, interloper. This unit is deposit recall. Cylinders receive. Operative Win. Georgina. Contacted for pickup. Dispensing payment. Locking portable phonographs in internal storage safe. This unit.
All right, hushing up. Done.
And what happens if you give the armor to... the Wall of Swords, if you give it to... which is pretty good because... I mean, 84 armor is really good, but it's very ugly. If you get the Wall of Swords from Roslo, he's the man in the Sprat Shack that you get the quest from. It increases your armor with power swings from the weapon. So if you swing the Wall of Swords and you hit somebody with a power attack, it increases your armor. I believe that is every single weapon that we have needed to look for. I think I missed a decoration for the ship. We are obviously not going to be able to get the Wall of Swords because, well, you can only turn the quests into one person. But we know how to do it. I'm looking on my map, Genie. What is rendezvous at Llama? Oh, I've gotten that. I think we missed something, but we'll go and see if we can get it. If not, see, it's up here in the Gorgon ruins. I might have to increase my lockpick.
Incoming!
Got it. I had the key? When did I have the key? Well, that's annoying, isn't it?
That's the last
And that is every single weapon in the new DLC for the Outer Worlds. Like I said, can't get the wall of swords. Wish I could, can't.